I hope you're ready because this episode is about the Smackdown, the lip sync Smackdown, and guess what? It's going down. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Sully Ganache is here to eat the lunch. That macaroon was good. Welcome to MKid TV, and this is MKid Reviews. This week is crazy. I cannot wait to get all the way into it. Let's get the protocols out the way. Make sure you go and subscribe and turn on those notifications so you can be what? Notified. Make sure you go follow me at Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. MKid TV. That's MKid TV. Okay, so here we go. As soon as this episode starts, they recap and we get to see all the eliminated queens. So you know it's time for the game within the game. And it's going to be a lip sync Smackdown extravaganza. I am so over the moon because I've been waiting for this. You saw in the other videos, I was like, what is the game within a game? So then we see the 4 girls come in and I'm so excited for this top 4. I think they deserve it. I think this is a strong top 4, but it almost feels short-lived because it's bittersweet because you know something's about to happen and they're excited, but it's like, y'all don't know what's waiting for you. I'm giving out a big, huge congratulations to Raja O'Hara. She is doing the damn thing. She has been doing so good. She's finally at her 2 wins. She's up at the top 2. Like I said, this is a strong top 4. This top 4 is letting you know that they all are capable. So we get to see the lipsticks and we see that everyone voted for Eureka and there's one for Trinity. So it's clear that that was for Eureka. And I totally agree with this, especially from how the last episode went down. I think it was Eureka's time to go at that moment. And then also, you know, Trinity has had her slip up, so I understand why Eureka would vote for Trinity. But as far as who the top 4 should be at that moment, I think it's them. I think still, like I've said before, this is a strong top 4, so it's very clear why they are the top 4. They sitting there having their little kiki, and guess what? We hear a whoop. I know when they heard that siren, they had to be gooped and gagged and just like, my God. They're not used to hearing that siren like at that time, of course. So I know they're like, oh, of course. And you can clearly tell Trinity is not happy. Trinity looks pissed. But we get to see that there's going to be a lip sync Smackdown, and that is the game within a game. And as the audience, I know we are beyond excited because we're like, we've been waiting for this. Like he said, like Carson said, it's 9 weeks in the making. It's so funny though. You can see it looks like Carson is reading something. That's so funny. He's so entertaining to me. I love watching him just exist. He's a funny guy. So when they break it down for the girls and they let the girls know what exactly is happening, you can see them talking it through. And I gotta say, they look a little stressed. They look shook, but most of them, except for Trinity, they look amused as well. Like, okay, let's see how this goes. Trinity though is like, I think on the inside, she is just stressed out. And I'm like, it's all right. It's all right. I love the toast that the top 4 gave each other. I think that it's so totally worth it. They need to toast each other for being that OG top 4 for this moment in time. And I wish I was right there toasting it with them. As a matter of fact, let me get my water bottle. Toast to y'all. Up first for the lip sync Smackdown. And sorry, I didn't get to say it. The Rudemtion lip sync Smackdown. Up first is Serena Cha-Cha and Jiggly Caliente. When they come out, Serena looks so cute. This is a really cute outfit on her. And I'm not totally a big fan of what Jiggly is wearing for this, but you could tell she comes ready to fight. The whole lip sync happens, and I think both girls did great. They killed it, but Jiggly just was a touch like that much better, and I think she really gave it and showed that she is here to fight. So Jiggly takes that one home. So now we have Jiggly moving forward. Now it's time for her to go against her next opponent, and it's Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Big Silk with the good old milk. And as y'all saw in the beginning, I said munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Sully Ganache is here to eat the lunch. I love this leopard print that Silky got on. Silky looks so cute, and Jiggly looks good in this leopard as well. It's so fun to see their banter back and forth, but she said, look like you just stretched that leopard out. I'm like, oh, you know you ain't right. They both was just going back and forth. But anyway, they have this lip sync, and Silky brings out a whole cocktail out of her clothes. I really can't stand her. She is amazing. You never know what you're gonna get with Silky. That's why I love her so much. She just always has something up her sleeve or in her chest, okay? Anyway, Silky ends up winning this lip sync, and I think she totally deserved it. It was so good. She was captivating, and she let the judges have it. The judges loved seeing her, and it was a good lip sync. So kudos to you, Silk, Big Silk with the good old milk, and she is moving on to the next round. Whoop. Also, I love seeing the girls in the back in the workroom responding to everything. I just wish I was right there with them. Hilarious. I want to be there just laughing with them at this whole thing. So we see that Yara Sofia is back, and she's going against, of course, our reigning champion right now, Big Silk with the good old milk. And Silky comes in with this blue look. I think it's blue. Y'all know I'm colorblind. I think it's blue. She comes in with this blue look, and then you got Yara Sofia looking ready. You know she about to get naked. It is about to be a show down. It looks like Yara Sofia is a little surprised, like, Silky, okay, let's do this. Silky Ganache goes off. I love how she just ripped all that clothes off, and she has her nice like bodysuit under, and Yara did very good too, let me not lie. But Silky is pouring water on herself and everything else. I'm like, you know what, Silky, you better do the damn thing. Do it. So Silky ends up winning, and it was so great. She deserved it. I'm really proud of her. She is doing her damn thing right now. And now it's time for Silky Nutmeg Ganache versus Scarlet Envy. Okay, so immediately when I see this, I think to myself, okay, I'm not sure how this is gonna go, because Scarlet is hit or miss sometimes for me when it comes to lip syncs, and Silky's been killing it, so I think Silky may have this one. So as I'm watching it, first of all, when Silky comes out the back, Silky looks great. I love how she's looking on this, and I love how she acts. Silky is really funny, and she has this confidence about her that people are failing to realize, like, she is doing what she gotta do. But Scarlet looks great. This cat suit is everything. As the lip sync is going, I'm seeing that Scarlet is doing what she can, but it looks like Silky is really killing it. And first of all, Silky is captivating in how she's commanding that attention from the camera and everything. And then she pulls out that flag, and I'm like, uh-oh, it's over. She got her props, but bet not nobody say, oh, it's because of props, because there's been a lot of queens doing props all the time, and that's what does it. It's okay, Silky, do your props, and I give you props. I am so proud of her. Silky ends up winning, and look at her again. She is on a roll. This is 3 weeks in a row for Silky. 3 weeks. Go on, Silky. I love that. I love what she's doing, and I love that this is happening. And it's such a shocker for everyone, but it's well deserved. So Silky Nutmeg Ganache is going up against Akira C. Davenport, but we see that when it's revealed, Akira has declined the offer. And you know what? I respect her decision. I know a lot of people probably would think, oh, why would you do that? Blah, blah, blah. You know what? She said for herself that that was just not something she wanted to do, and it was just too much for her at that time. And you know what? In these days and times, you got to take care of yourself first, okay? I don't care what nobody says. You understand me? But it shows that Silky is on stage, and instead of Silky saying, okay, Silky said, I still want to lip sync. And I already knew it was gonna be good once she said that, because she said, I didn't come here to just not do nothing. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. The song is Barbie Girl and Listen to Me. I literally almost cried. I was so happy for her. I was crying, A, because I was laughing so hard, but B, because Silky, you are such an amazing individual, and we've all known it, even though there's been haters. And you can look at my receipts. You go back in my videos. I've always said I do not like how you are treated. I hate how Silky Nutmeg Ganache is treated by the fandom. I just hate how people treat her, and the backlash that she gets. But this episode alone, and this moment when she did Barbie Girl, let us know that she is a force to be reckoned with. How brilliant is it to split in half? We've seen that before on the show, but to see it for this lip sync for Barbie Girl, and she planned it also super well, and she was funny. Her timing was funny, especially if she's on the floor acting like she's like Barbie or Ken humping Barbie. Listen, I was dying, but overall I could see the determination in her face, and I felt that. Silky, I am here for it. You are an amazing queen, and you deserve everything that you're getting. Oh, so happy. That was great. Great to watch. Great TV, okay? Of course, the winner is, in this lip sync, Silky. So, Silky Nutmeg Ganache goes up against Jan. And when we see Silky coming in, she has on her big old coat and his hair. And Jan is kind of like, okay. But Silky took me out when she said, Jan, she's a man. Jan. You could feel the heat from Jan. Jan is not playing right now. Jan is like, I'm pissed. They both look ready to fight for this crown, and I'm so excited to see how this is gonna play out. Once I see them start, Jan is going for it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, uh-oh, Silk, Jan trying to come for you. Jan trying to come for you. But Silky Nutmeg Ganache said, oh, I got tricks. I got all kind of stuff. She said, I am going to show you that I put effort and work into this lip sync. She did so good with how she was moving, and I love how she did something different for every song. She didn't just do the same type of movement. She was trying to be slightly different on each one. I feel the way that she timed everything was perfect, and she looked really good with that blue hair. And then Jan was just doing really good the whole time. I think she did great, but I think Jan should have been in her mind like, I gotta come like there's no tomorrow. I gotta prepare and go off. Long story short, Silky gets that guitar wherever she got that guitar from. We saw it laying there before, but I still be wondering, like, she just got props on top of props. But when she started using it, it was just the commitment she put into it. It was so funny. It was so perfect. And then her breaking that guitar, I was done. Like, she is just fearless on that stage. She's gonna do whatever she can to get that reaction out of people. And I am so here for it. Silky, congrats to you. She won that lip sync, and now she is on an even bigger winning streak. 5 weeks in a row. You can tell Silky is about to explode. I'm so proud of her. I just can't get over it. The happiness is real. Congrats to you, Silky. The redemption you needed. It feels like this whole episode is for Silky. This is Silky's episode. So we see that next up is Pandora Box, and Pandora Box comes in and she looks good. I really think she looks amazing. I love this kind of look on Pandora. I hope that she continues this, because this is what she needs to be looking like. Her confidence level seems stepped up. Love her responses that she was throwing out. I'm here for that. And then Silky comes on in, and I love Silky's outfit. She's giving us that nice little sensible sneaker. I'm all the way here for it. They go ahead and they lip sync, and it's Ariana Grande Focus, and it was such a good lip sync. I love how much effort Pandora put into this. I really think that Silky did great overall, though. She really pushed and showed that the reason why she's here, and this is like 6 weeks now, right? For the 6th week in a row. 6. Who else has done this? Who has their own episode on Drag Race? No one else. Silky deserves this. It's a slap in the face to all those haters out there that got something to say about her. She's an amazing queen. She's an amazing personality. She's great. In person, she's nice as hell. This is just... it warms my heart. I'm so happy for her. Congrats to you, Silky, again and again, a million times over. And now we're going on to the last lip sync, and we know that's gonna be against Eureka, so we gotta see how it's gonna go. So the last is Eureka versus Silky. Of course, like I said, I'm so proud of Silky, but you know I love me some Eureka, and I know that she had a struggle in her last week. It wasn't really good for her, but this is now her time to redeem herself. So let's see. They both got something to prove, and the lip sync was really good. I did wonder why it took so long for Silky to get where she was going. I love the story that she was telling, but I wish she would have like just came hard like she did on all the other ones. And we already know Eureka is gonna come hard. Eureka went in, went off, went all around. I love it. And of course, when we get to the end, Mama Ru's like, we're not gonna figure out nothing until next week. But I personally think that it's gonna go to Eureka simply by how she, what she did on this. I think she won that lip sync. However, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, you have an episode to yourself that you can always go back and look at on RuPaul's Drag Race. You shined bright like the star you are. There's been so many people trying to knock you down and been so rude to you, but you proved that none of that matters. And at the end of the day, it goes to show you can't mess with somebody that got a light that's shining. You can tell that Silky has a light that's shining. You can tell that Silky is a good person. And I hate how she's always been treated, but I love that she's been able to get this redemption. It's inspiring to me, and I think it's a message to show people, no matter how much people try to knock you down and treat you like nothing, you go ahead and you show them people, I am Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Thank you so much, Silky Ganache, for this. Thank you for your inspiring RuPaul's Drag Race episode. And that does it for this episode. Please mouth off in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. I would love to hear it. Make sure you go subscribe and click those notifications so you can be notified. Please go follow me everywhere at MKidTV. Follow me. I would love to have you interact with me. Tell me what you're thinking, how you feeling. And I'm gonna keep on doing this. And you know what? I gotta go ahead and give y'all more and more. Hasta la pasta.